to zap that fizz right back into your karma cola relationship.
So the question is, has your love run out of steam?
Well, talking about igniting the passion, getting those sparks flying again in your sex life.
हमारा कुछ भी क्या लगा, हम दोनों के बीच passion की कोई कमी नहीं.
Well, I mean, there's absolutely no denying that there is a certain amount of attraction, but I think it's only one way.
I feel the sparks cooling off. It's getting cold. And I think I need to move to greener pastures, come on.
A sense of humor, Sam. That's what one needs in a relationship.
You're the one who's being laughed at.
Oh, come on. You're not sulking now, are you?
Well, actually, I was just trying to make a point out here. Sulking in a relationship is a big no-no. If something upsets you, talk it out with your partners. Your partner's not a mind reader.
Communication is the key, folks, and, well, it is that time to communicate. We have an SMS here from Bharti in Pune. She says, the last time my husband told me I was sexy was when we got married a year ago. We're very much together, but the sparks seem to be missing. What can I do?
इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ यार कि शादी यानी बर्बादी. I'm kidding at that. But सच ये है कि शादी के बाद husbands romantic चीजें करना भूल जाते हैं. Men are like that only.
Once we marry them, they take us for granted. Also, they have selective amnesia, you see. So jog his memory once in a while, you know, with hints of crazy things you two did when you were newlyweds. I know you have some.
So most men now have a problem expressing themselves, and it's complimenting. It's very common. Help him out there. Be a good cook. Be a great lover. Say yes to everything he says. Okay, I'm kidding at that. You know what I mean, no? Love him, so understand him.
And take the initiative, you know, be sexy for him. Go lingerie shopping, maybe get a new haircut, change the wardrobe, and make sure he notices, you know, even if you have to use duct tape to keep those eyelids open. I promise you, compliments will follow.
Surprise him with new moves in bed, seduce him. All you need to do is lead him to the bedroom, help him get into his nightwear, and the rest, you know what I mean?
A hot bath together, a great back rub, a good meal. I tell you, your lover will be set.
Along with that, you can also include some aphrodisiac recipes, foods that will stimulate his sexual side in that good meal. Kamal, give us some.
Sure, Sam. Guys, get the Aphrodisiac Cuisine recipe book by Chef Bruno Cherdon, or Passionate Meals, another book of aphrodisiac cooking by Ishmael Merchant. I tell you, these will help you.
और इससे पहले कि लड़कियां आपस में थोड़ी और खिचड़ी पकाएं, आगे बढ़ते हैं. We have a caller online. This is Raghuram from Hyderabad. Hi, Raghuram.
Hi, Samir. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
So, a little bit of a problem. Can you just sort this one out for me?
Well, we're going to try to.
Okay, here goes.
Okay.
Basically, the last few days, I've seen this girl, of course, and she's really caught up and really involved with her work. Okay? And what began as something like really equal and we were really paying a lot of attention to each other has now degenerated into something that I'm feeling a little strange about. Because now, I mean, regardless of what I do, I really can't get her attention here.
Well, I guess you have to get to know her a little bit. I mean, she's probably just really tensed about her career. You know, most working women are, and they may not always show it, but I tell you, juggling between work and relationships, it can sometimes be a huge problem.
But, I mean, but she has this job when I met her. So, I mean, my fear is that is this something that I've done which is probably making her take the job more seriously.
You know, when you first meet someone, and it happened with Sam and I too, you know, you put on all these pretensions, right? That you try and act like your best behavior. Then after a while, you're like, okay, this guy knows me now. I might be myself, you know?
Right.
And that's why we have such a healthy relationship, Kamal and me.
So I think you just have to understand where she's coming from. It's probably initially she's just trying to impress you. But, you know, she can't keep it up, and she's now, like, reality's taking over, and maybe her job is getting, you know, even more stressful. So I think you have to sort of put yourself in her shoes and see where she's coming from.
But could this kind of become something that could be, is the right word, fatal for the relationship?
No.
Well, नहीं यार, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता है, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से वो आपके साथ कुछ ज़्यादा ही comfortable हो गई हैं. पहले तो उनसे कही
Like an old shoe.
हाँ?
Like an old shoe.
I hope not, man.
Thanks a lot, guys.
No,
I
please
love
don't.
my old shoes.
And she loves an old shoe.
They get so comfortable.
Are you hinting towards me?
I'm not sure that's a compliment.
Brother, unse kahiye she should quit her job. She needs to make a career out of you, man.
That's terrible
Like
advice.
a true Indian male.
Yeah, brother.
Quit your job.
I'm with you. मैं तुम्हारे साथ हूँ.
Listen, you know what's going to happen then? Then you're going to get sick of her because all she's doing is focusing all your attention.
24 hours sex.
You know, a little support really goes a long way. And also, while you're at it, why not arouse her a little? You know what I mean? At the same time, you can maybe have a bath in salt water. Have you gone and done these kind of things?
Nothing at all.
No?
No.
You can also maybe, have you ever given her a massage?
God, now, am I a boring sort of so I know I have.
Oh no, come on, man.
Well, go out there, buy some massage oil, okay, and then get together and like rub each other until the oil just smothers all over your bodies, and until that stress just, evaporates.
But what you gotta do is kill two birds with one stone, arouse her and relax her. Make her comfortable.
I mean, it may sound like, there's a lot to remember here, and it's not like we've all done all of it, but you can see which one works for you,
Okay. But this whole thing about like changing my look and picking up new clothes and stuff like that, do you think I should continue with that or should I revert to what I was doing in the past?
Did you say about changing your look?
Yeah, I want to change his look.
I mean, I think you gotta, be yourself. She loves you for who you are, the way you met initially,
Okay.
I don't think you have to go out of your way to start changing yourself. I mean, the best is if you remain who you are at heart.
Okay.
What's happened out here is the girl loves you.
Right.
She's gotten very comfortable with you. She knows she has a boyfriend who cares about her a lot, and now she's saying that, I got that figured out in my life, now let me go figure out my career. Okay, so she knows you're there for her. So be yourself. She's fallen in love with the person you are.
And also sometimes girls, they're just seeking a little bit of attention. So maybe it's just her way to tell you, hey, pay attention to me.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you.
Take care.
Bye. Talking about reigniting passion, I mean, if all your sex life needs is a wake-up call.
Then this is it, people. Now email time. And this is all the way from Kanpur. It's Anil who says, I want my wife to dress up for sex. It's a turn-off seeing her in the same boring nightie every night. How do I change her?
Well, and it'll buy her some nice lingerie. I mean, start a little slow, with some sexy transparent lace negligees maybe, and then move on to some silk and satin. Now, don't scare her away by buying her garter belts.
Save those for later, dost. Unhe gift mein dijiye and tell her how you'd love to see her in them. Bas, phir kya hai? She'll be wearing them for you every night and you'll have some great sex.
And, well, now, if she asks you to dress up for sex, you're going to have to put on some of that exotic something as well. I mean, you cannot hesitate whatever you do, okay? Do not be a coward about this.
Hey, Kamal, how can we dress up for sex? We men dress up for sex. We can only undress for sex.
I'll tell you a couple of ways.
We can wear our chaddis or banyans. Will you teach me at night today?
Yeah, I'll make them myself for you.
Really?
I'll tell you a little later on in the show, in fact.
So basically what you have to do is, Kamal,
get adventurous, take some initiative, and go out there and get whatever you need. Just make it happen.
I was about to say just talk to her again.
What? Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards, okay. And moving on, it's time for our next follow of the day. This is Mansi. Mansi likhti hai Bangalore se kehti hai, my partner and I are tired with the same old dull sex routine positions we've gotten into. What should we do?
Well, I mean, most couples rotate between 1 to 3 preferred sexual positions, and I actually eavesdropped to find this out. I'm kidding, all right? Experiment well with positions, all right? There's creative places like the laundry, maybe on top of the washing machine, the bath, the shower, the kitchen floor, gosh, against the wall, a chair. Sofas?
Absolutely. Try experimenting with technique. If you're slow and sensuous, then get the animal out in you. Growl when she doesn't listen to you. I'm just kidding on that. Get the animal out. Get the inside animal out.
Try some variations, maybe foreplay teasers, like shifting hip rhythms, a little subtle change. I tell you, can really transform the way a favorite position feels.
Spicing up your sex life just takes a tiny bit of effort using the most important sex organ. The one below your waist and...
The one between your ears, folks, the brain.
Yeah, sorry.
And also have a picnic at home. The point here is, of course, that you're naked. The idea also is to spend the day in bed.
So go out there and relight your fire and do it now. Waste no time. Life is short and there's so much fun to be had. And with that, we're going to head to our last email.
One last email left, sadly, Samir. This one comes from Gopi in Chennai. He says, my girlfriend and I think swapping partners would be cool for a change. Should we experiment?
Swapping, yani ke A with B, D with K, and Z with C. No, not happening, sorry.
Yeah, it said, why don't you try focusing and experimenting with your own partner?
Yeah, you can swap your partner's mood though, from routine to hot, steamy sex.
I mean, look for some excitement and surprise and fun in your own relationship, not outside it.
Also, very complicated emotional situations may arise from something like this. Watch Ajnabi, the film, for details.
Yeah, consequences. You got to beware of those. And in this world of exotic sexually transmitted diseases, well, you've got to stick to one partner. Love them, experiment with them, and revel in the familiarity and comfort of your own relationship, man.
Do fun things together. Go shopping, go on weekend getaways, go condom shopping, laugh even a little bit, watch some mild erotica together, flirt with each other. other.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have possibly done it all already. I mean, play strangers in bed. Have you ever done that? Take each other out to dinner and maybe pretend you just met. So much to do, so little time. Why would you want to waste it on people who don't matter?
हमें देखते रहिए SMS कीजिए Dangerous space your message and send it to 8888.